When I went in the ring, I saw him. He wasn't moving. It looked like he was really shallow of breath. I don't know what damage they've done to him. We've got medical personnel, fortunately, on standby here because of the extreme nature of the matches tonight with the Sandman. And I understand they're going to be doing some preliminary work on him before we get him to the hospital. But I'm just beside myself right now. And now to top it off, we get the Illuminati, Derek Drexel, Miss White, and Havoc, who incidentally is forcing himself a title shot against Jason Sullivan at the Hawthorne Theater. And in my opinion, yes, while he deserves a rematch, the way he went about it was all wrong. The entire Illuminati should be disgusted with themselves for blocking the dressing room and preventing help for Pete Storm when he desperately needed it. I don't know what sort of money the CSI paid him, but Derek Drexel is the lowest form of low I have ever seen in my life. Well, we're going to get some dancing right now. And it can only be one man. It has to be Latino Blanco. And he's got a Chihuahua. He's got a Chihuahua with him. Oh, there you go. You better watch out. Drexel might try and eat it or something. I don't know. Now that's about as cute can be. A little baby Chihuahua. Of course, Chihuahua, Mexico, the home of the Chihuahua and the home of Latino Blanco. Getting ready to take on Havoc. And we're going to have somebody take care of the Chihuahua as Latino Blanco steps into the ring against Havoc. And watch out, Havoc may try and eat it too. I swear that nothing is being put past the Illuminati or the CSI tonight. Well, you're joining us here each and every Saturday night from the Fight Factory, 105th and Sandy in Portland, Oregon. Every Saturday night, 8 o'clock. The action is live, by videotape through CCTV.
This is Latino Blanco. And in the ring right now, with his manager, Derek Drexel, representing the Illuminati. And our lovely ballet, Miss White. And our, whatever he just said, Miss White. This is Havoc.
Well, you know, before Havoc was a popular man, well, now we're seeing Pete Storm being carted out of the building. I'm sure to a waiting medical attendant. Obviously, they weren't able to do any work on him in the dressing room. They've had to carry him out of the building right now. And it's absolutely shameful. Absolutely shameful. And now Havoc. He's got Latino Blanco draped over that top rope, giving him a choke on there. Referee counting it. Finally, Havoc breaks it. You know, he may find it easy against Latino Blanco, but if he thinks that Jason Sullivan's going to be that easy to do things with, next week, well, this coming weekend, Cosmo joining me back here at ringside. I am still beside myself, in shock, annoyed, disgusted. I can't even put into words how upset I am about seeing Pete Storm manhandled by the CSI just momentarily. And this ilk right here, and Derek Drexel, and Havoc, and Wade, and all the other crumpets that they are, preventing anybody from trying to help them out. You had, you know, the Deadhead coming out here trying to help out. He was just manhandled.
No help whatsoever.
Time, just destroyed. And none of these guys could help him out. After the damage was done, Pete Storm taken him back to the dressing room for immediate observation. They were able to stabilize him, but that's about the best they could do, and they've carted him off out of here to medical attention elsewhere. I don't know if we're going to get a report here in the program to find out just how serious the injuries are. But from my vantage point, when I was in the ring trying to help him out, he was very shallow of breath. He couldn't move. He just looked docile. I mean, it was terrible.
Unfortunate. A very heinous act.
But back to the action right now. Latino Blanco, after getting sort of manhandled himself by Havoc, returns the favor. Big uppercut, though. And Havoc is in a little bit of trouble. A little axe handle there by Latino Blanco. See that little chihuahua he brought out with him? That was a cute.
The fans loved him.
And Latino Blanco, too.
A definite fan favorite here in the Northwest.
As Havoc delivers a devastating clothesline that takes Latino Blanco down. Havoc, I think, is going to have a much harder time, though, if he takes on Jason Sullivan for that heavyweight title, though. You know that.
Oh, yeah. He definitely wants his title back. It's going to be a great match.
Oh, big boot to the head sends Latino Blanco down. Now, here's the other thing. In a couple of weeks' time, you got Wage Wrighton, another member of the Illuminati, scheduled to take on Jason Sullivan in a dog collar match, that heavyweight title on the line. That coming out as a result of the victory in the cage match, which happened a couple of weeks back. But I gotta ask you this, though. The battle between Havoc and Wage Wrighton for that chance to get that heavyweight title, this could not be sitting well with Wage Wrighton right now, knowing that Havoc will get the shot before he does. That's coming up at the Hawthorne Theater.
Yes, I can't wait to see it myself. And I know Wage Wrighton has got to be fuming back there. There's no telling what's going to happen tonight.
He's trying to take off that mask there of Latino Blanco.
Are we going to get a look at him?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you're wrestling an opponent. You're not wrestling a mask. You're wrestling an opponent. And Havoc going after that mask just bit off a lot more than you could chew. As Latino Blanco now draws back and nails Havoc. Wait a minute, Drexel with that kendo stick, though.
I think Havoc just got him with a low blow.
We got Drexel hammering him on the back there with the kendo stick, trying to draw his attention. I'm sure Latino Blanco, split second there was enough, and that's what he got, was a little bit of the downstairs action there.
Absolutely. This ref's being a little lenient tonight.
I don't even know if he saw it.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh!
My God, double underhook suplex takes them over. There's a little bit of that extra bend in there for good measure. That's going to wipe out the spine, the neck, take you all out of alignment. And Latino Blanco, as you can see, completely debilitated by that move.
Yes, devastating maneuver.
It was like an Oklahoma roll into a side headlock, but it was almost a neck breaker at the same time, too.
It looks like a martial arts maneuver.
It certainly does, and it looks like in the situation there, he was also, trying to wrench that neck, and that is, one thing that Havoc is known for, is taking a body part apart.
Yes, a phenomenal wrestler, knows the mixed martial arts, one of the most devastating competitors in the Northwest.
Sitting clothesline takes Latino Blanco over, and as you can see, there's the neck just a moment ago, back to it again with that very devastating move.
Yes. I won't be surprised if Latino Blanco is carried out of here tonight, Bulldog.
I've already seen one guy carried out of here. I don't run to see another one tonight.
What is this?
He's got him in a modified Dragon Sleeper right there. And a hammerlock as well, submission move. There's no place for him to go. He's got him bent like a pretzel. The referee checking him and see if he's going to be able to... I think he's out.
Over.
I think he's out.
It's out.
He's choked him out.
Unbelievable maneuver by Havoc. The man is one of the most talented individuals in wrestling today.
Oh, now Drexel saying break the hold. Here comes Jason Sullivan.
Wow. Havoc and Derek Drexel look like a couple track stars right now.
Well, I'll tell you, in the case of Havoc, why he didn't release that hold, he won the match. There was no need to hold on to it any further. And in Drexel's case, what the hell was he doing out here? Here's Sullivan's got him into the ring. Here goes Havoc. Here we go. Blows thrown by Sullivan. Into that post.
Jason Sullivan is unloading on Havoc.
Met the steal, and now Sullivan. And Drexel with the kendo stick gets Havoc out of the room. And Sullivan going to go back there and try and find him, but I think that Havoc's already about 6 or 8 steps ahead of him. And I think that right there,